operation to be one-time. That is decided by you learning flow control statements. This type of one-time operations, if we want to do it, I will go for what? Conditional statements, I will use it. Conditional statements. Conditional statements. I will use it conditional statements. If it is a repeated operation, I will use looping statements. Looping statements, I will use it. That too, if it is a conditional statement, if it is a true, send, perform X operation. If it is a false, perform what operation? Y operation. That X operation, Y operation will be decided based on my problem statement. How many times you will do these things? Only once you do. If it is a repeated operation, by using looping, I will perform repeatedly, iteratively, executes or performs operation, performs some operation. How many times? Finite number of times. Perform some operation repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly for a finite number of times. Finite number of times until condition becomes false. Until condition becomes false. You want to celebrate your birthday. So how many days once you will celebrate? Yearly once you will celebrate. So you are going to wait for your birthday until 365 days or 364 days completed. You will celebrate your birthday until condition becomes false. I think you are understanding this condition. Already we learned these conditions. How many types of conditions will be there? Two. One is Modu, simple condition. One more is compound condition. Simple condition greater than, less than, etc. Compound condition is what? Greater than, less than, etc. combined with and or. That are called what? Compound conditions we can call. So combined together is known as the purpose of what? Flow control statements. So I'm going to write the introduction procedure here. So the purpose of flow control statements in Python is that the purpose of flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation in the bracket X operation in the case of true or Y operation in the case of false, How many times? Only once. If I see flow control statements in Python is that to perform certain operation, how many times? Only once. Or perform certain operation repeatedly. To perform certain operation repeatedly for how many times? Finite number of times until what is that? Test condition becomes false. This is the purpose of what? Flow control statements. Throughout our entire logic development, any kind of task you see, this is the one you need to remember it. So the purpose of flow control statements in Python is this purpose. And if you add your own English, it's a very danger. Remember this sentence. This is not a new statement. Already whether your teacher taught you perfectly in C language and etc. This type of official sentences to be given. So now I'm going to write it in Python programming. Flow control statements are classified into three types. What are those? Now I'm writing they are. Number one, I'm going to write it. Number two, I'm going to write. Number three, I'm going to write. What is the first one I'm going to write? Conditional. This is the number one. I will talk about that. Next is called what? Looping. Looping. This is another one. Looping. Right. Next, I will write the other one, that is a transfer flow statements. Transfer flow statements. I'm going to write it. These are the three varieties of things you need to remember. This is an introduction to what? Flow control statements in Python. So these tasks, I think you are understanding. For making you to understand, I said this type of discussion. So online students, is it clear for you? Is it clear for you? Coming to the point of it, is this is clear for everybody? So come on first. So it's done. Now I'm going to enter into further. Now I'm going to enter into further. What is the next one? Conditional or selection or branching statements. So I'm going to introduce. So let us start this one. So there I will go for talking about conditional statements. We do the coding also now. Already we discussed about conditional ternary operator. We discussed already. Did you remember that? So that base is very important today. So here now I'm going to write it. Same. Again, you try to understand purpose I am writing. First, always you must understand purpose. Any topic you are learning. Purpose of conditional or selection or branching statements is that to perform certain operation. To perform certain operation, how many times? Only once. Only once. Depend only once. So here I will write it. In other words, I'm going to write it. In other words, conditional statements are used for conditional statements or branching statements are used for performing X operation in the case of true, X operation in the case of true, or Y operation in the case of what? False. Y operation in the case of false. How many times? Only once. These points, if you remember, you can do everything. This is the most important. So how many statements are there in Python programming? We have how many? We have four conditional statements. Four conditional statements are available. So they are, what is the first one? As I said to you already in the classroom, number one, these many are available. So I'm going to write it. Simple if else, and if else statement, match case statement. So first I will go for what now? Simple if statement, I will go for it. And don't think that if else operator what I discussed, don't think similar to this if else. Actual purpose is going to be different. So first I'm going for what? Simple if statement. So 1 year you remembering, 1 year if you forget, there is a problem always. You need to understand this entire description in the class. So let us start with the first one is simple if statement. I'm going to take up. Today we are learning about some terminology in the class. The terminology I will introduce. So I will write syntax. Syntax I will write it. One more time you try to remember. If else operator different from if statement. If else statement is different from ternary operator. So I'm writing the syntax. In C language, how you write it? If is a keyword. We used to write test condition. There I will write bracket open, bracket close. There you used to write statement 1, statement 1, statement 2, so on. You will write the statement n. This is called a statement n. This is called a statement 2. Okay, this is the way you need to write opening and closing bracket. Whatever the statements are there in the middle of it, these are comes under block of statements. This is called block of statements, comes under one group of statements. But in Python, there was no such opening bracket. Curly brace concept is not there of if statement. So I'm going to enter into the I'm going to enter into this concept now. Remove that. Now I'm going to say syntax in Python. If is a keyword. Already I said to you, if is a keyword, how it is understandable to you. Already you know that. Import a keyword as k dot, kw list. You are having somewhere else there is a if statement is there. Now I'm going to write it. If some terminology is also coming, students. What is the terminology? Number one, indentation symbol. Indentation symbol. Spell up indentation symbol. Next is called indentation block. Spell out indentation block or indentation suit. Next is called what do you know? Indentation error. Indentation error. These are all terminology in today. Indentation symbol, indentation block, indentation error. So here test condition, like C language, there is no opening bracket and closing bracket in Python. But what is that in place of that? You need to write a colon. That colon indicates indentation symbol. That colon itself is going to be acting as a opening bracket of C language. After that, every indentation symbol immediately followed by indentation block by maintaining tab space. By maintaining the tab space. So my cursor is waiting exactly below to if I. You need to press tab. Tab. That is compulsory. There I will write it. There I will write it. Statement 1, statement 2, statement n. These are all called what? Indentation block of statements. You see, these are all called what? This is called indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. This is also known as indentation suit we can call. Followed by, there I am going to write it. After this is getting completed, there I am going to write, here I am writing other statements in the program. Other statements in program. Online students need to listen very carefully. How this is going to work out, carefully try to follow. Now I'm coming. What is this colon called? Indentation symbol. And immediately you need to give what? This is a parallel to if what is written, other statements written. This entire one tab space you need to maintain. This is known as what? Indentation block or indentation suit we can call. What is the spacing here to maintain? Some tab space. Suppose if you don't write, if you don't follow this indentation, if you write like that, below immediately if you write it, you will get which error? Indentation error will come. So the rules should to be followed by you. The rules should to be followed. I think this is clear about it. How this is going to execute? First, PVM will come to test condition. What is the test condition result? The test condition result can be a simple test condition or it can be a compound test condition. If it is true, if the test condition is true, do you know what is happening? PVM will execute indentation block of statements. How many times? Only once. And it will come out of the indentation block and execute what statements also? Other statements also it will execute. In the case of what? True. In the case of true. And in just not in, what is doing? What are you doing? Last one. Watching mobile? Hmm. Watching mobile. Watching mobile. Stand up. So, watching mobile, correct? Tell me what I am explaining. Hmm? అది కాదు నేను చెప్పేది వేరే చెప్పను బటన్ పెట్టుకో ఫస్ట్ బి డిసిప్లిన్ ఫస్ట్ టెల్ మీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ indentation block already explained 5-10 minutes back. What I am explaining now? What I am explaining? ఎందుకు వస్తావు క్లాస్కి? బీటెక్ కంప్లీటెడా? ఇంకా మళ్ళీ ఏం చేద్దాం అనుకున్నావు? వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? జాబా? ఏం జాబ్ చేస్తావు? వాట్ జాబ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? విచ్ జాబ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? విచ్ జాబ్? విచ్ జాబ్ యూ వాంట్ టు డూ? డెవలప్మెంట్. మళ్ళీ వినాలి కదా నువ్వు అది. వినకపోతే వస్తుందా నీకు? మరి ఏం డెవలప్ చేస్తావు? వాట్ యూ వాంట్ టు డెవలప్? ఏం డెవలప్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నావు? సాఫ్ట్వేర్. పైథానా? పైథాన్ డెవలప్ చేస్తావు? వాట్ యూ విల్ డెవలప్? వాట్ యూ విల్ డెవలప్? డోంట్ బెండ్ యువర్ హెడ్. వాట్ యూ విల్ డెవలప్? వాట్ యూ విల్ డెవలప్? పైథాన్, జావా, సి లాంగ్వేజ్. ఏం డెవలప్ చేస్తావు? హైదరాబాద్, బెంగళూరు. వాట్ యూ విల్ డెవలప్? ప్రాజెక్ట్. మళ్ళీ చెప్పాలి కదా. టు డెవలప్ ద ప్రాజెక్ట్ వాట్ యూ నీడ్? Problem solving skills required. That you need to listen now. Without listening, how you get it? Hmm? Take your books. Come here. Bring your chair. ఇక్కడ కూర్చో. జరుగు ఇటు. Move your chair front. Move your chair front. Need to listen the class. So, come to where now? Test condition. Test condition. If it is true, what will happen? నీకోసమే చెప్పేది విను ఫస్ట్. Test condition is called what here? True. Once it is true, what will happen? Execute the indentation block of statements. How many times? One time. And later it will execute what? Other statements. In the case of what? True. Next. What is the next one? Test condition is called what? False. If it is a false, what will happen? It never execute what? Indentation block of statements. It simply execute what only? Other statements in the program. This is the execution process of what? Simple if statement. Simple if statement. Nobody will ask in the interview point of view. Nobody will ask in the interview point of view. Explain about if statement. Explain about if statement. Nobody will ask. So what I am going to write it? So diagrammatic representation I am writing. What is this now? Here I am going to write it in this place. Here I am saying test condition. Test condition is called what? True. Test condition is called true. And test condition is called what? False. This is an entry point. Entry. What is happening? When it is true, what will happen? Execute indentation block of statements. Indentation block of statements. Later executes what? Other statement. Execute other statement in the program. Right? Now, if it is false, what will happen? Execute other statements in the program. This is what is the subject of what? This is what is the subject of, come on, flowchart of simple if statement. Understand? So I will open one small diagram here. Try to observe. Try to observe 9 a.m. Under that, I am going to show you one small thing here. Diagram, I will open it. Simple if statement and diagram, one colorful diagram is there. Try to observe. Here you try to see. So all of you, syntax, test condition. I wrote some arrows here. This indicates what part it is. Indentation block or indentation suit. Test condition is called what? Colon is called what? Indentation symbol. And followed by simple if straightforward is other statements in the program. And I've seen majority of the people, they will not able to execute Python program properly because of indentation problems. Indentation is a very dangerous part here. Once you know indentation, you will really enjoy the indentation procedure. If you don't know the indentation rules and all, it's something like a mesh for the student. So you need to practice from the day one onwards what I'm going to say this coding. So the syntax and observe the flow chart here. Entry, If it is a true, execute indentation block of statement, execute other statements in the program in this case. If it is a false, directly execute other statements in the program as well. Is it clear? And syntax you see here, if is one of the keyword. Here test condition can be either true or false. If the test condition is true, then PVM executes indentation block of statements and later executes other statements in the program. If the test condition is false, then PVM executes other statements without executing indentation block of statements. This is a concept, syntax, flowchart. And nobody will ask in interview point of view, explain about indentation, block, indentation, if statement, syntax and all. Nobody will ask. It is not a academic concept. What they will ask? Directly questions they will ask, coding questions only they will ask. So we need to able to solve it, right? So now I'm going to enter into the coding level. Shall we start up? Right. Online students, is it clear for all of you? Come on, start with, is it clear for all of you? Right, done. So let's start with the first coding example. I'm going to write it. So I'm going to enter into this place. So conditional statements I'm going to discuss. Let us start with PyCharm. There I will go to 11 a.m. operators. That was over. Next I'm going to take a new project. So there I'm going to take it. 11 a.m. conditional statements. Conditional statements I'm going to create. A new folder I'm creating. It's a virtual environment I'm creating. There I'm going to write the first example. What is the first example? Try to see. New. I'm going to take it Python file. So I'm going to write a small example, whether you will understand or not. Movie.py. Small example. Movie.py. So to go for this movie.py. So movie.py. To watch the movie, what you need? Simple example. And a zero level coding is. And you are at the zero level now. To watch the movie, what do you need? ఏం కావాలి? మూవీ వాచ్ చేయాలంటే ఏం కావాలి? మొబైల్ కావాలా? వాచ్ ద మూవీ, వాట్ యు నీడ్? ఏం కావాలి? టికెట్స్. టికెట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్? ఎస్. ఈజ్ ఆల్సో కరెక్ట్. టు వాచ్ ద మొబైల్ మూవీ, మొబైల్ ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఆర్ నాట్? Compulsory required. But my intention is theater level movie I want to watch. So I need ticket. So come to, I will ask you, when you go to the movie entrance, what they will ask? Ticket kada moddu. Do you have ticket? They don't ask English. They will say what you said. Ticket, ticket, ticket and I don't know because I don't go to movies. Whether you will go to movie or not, I don't know. Don't watch the movies. Don't watch movies. Will you watch? Don't watch movie. Don't waste your time. Okay? So don't be a fan of some cine actor. They're all actors after all. Right? You only make them something hype. They don't know English. They don't know Python coding. They don't know anything except that, etc. I don't want to comment on it. So you are a hero by yourself. Correct or not? Correct? And because when I used to see sometimes when I'm coming on the way, some cinema theaters are there. They'll keep a very big cutout. Very big cutout. Very big cutout. ఆ జుట్టు అదంతా చూసి right, big cutout will be kept and big cutout will be kept. Here వాడి లెగ్ పక్కన మీ వాళ్ళ ఫోటోలు ఉంటాయి. Beside that legs, your photos will be there. And you are a Python professional keeping your photo below their legs. These the people don't know anything. ABCDs also don't know. They are keeping the legs in the bottom side of that cutout and garland. Are these freedom fighters or what? And you will watch the movie. and you will be a fan of that actor. And you will say hero self. Hero means what? Who is serving to the society. Correct or not? Or at least useful to some group of people. Whatever the money you are paying directly will go to one person only. Whatever the money you are watching, you give at least 4 or 5 tiffins will come. Give to the morning time to some people who are suffering with hungry. You give that money to them, and you'll get a lot of satisfaction. And the same movie will come after 4 months, 3 months in the mobile now. You can watch it freely. Correct or not? So don't watch the movies. Will you watch? Don't watch the movie. Don't waste your money. So go to the place. Hmm? So, Sai Kumar, what is your last movie, sir? Sir, don't, sir, don't watch. So my last movie, I need not to tell you, my dear student. Actually, I don't like it. From my studies onwards, my engineering onwards, I don't like it because my sir said one day this story. He said, whatever the money you are keeping, give that money and take some tiffins. Morning, some people are suffering with hungry. You give them and you'll get a lot of blessings. What you will get by watching that movie? Hmm? You will inspire by seeing the cutting, umbrella cutting, umbrella cutting. If I see the umbrella cutting, I will write here Python, I will write here, Java here, backside HTML. Hmm? And next, అది కాకుండా, and I don't want to comment on that. And you will go for their fashion, tone jeans. ఆ జీన్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా మొత్తం ఇక్కడ చినిగిపోయి ఉంటాయి మొత్తం. In knee time, everything is broken there. Not only knee time, backside also. And those torn jeans you will buy and you will wear it and you will, if any dogs will see, if any dogs will see, they will come along with it. Because dogs don't know that program of torn jeans. When we were the students' time, if anybody was wearing, we will feel that a very poor guy, don't have money, something like that. And these days it becomes fashion. It become fashion. Is it a fashion? బట్టలు చింపుకొని తీసుకోవడం ఏంటి? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? ఇట్ a fashion? So don't do that. Will they really wear in real life? They don't wear it, but they will rub their fashion on your brain. Okay, so you are more handsome than them, and don't be call them as like that hero. You call them as actor. Okay, so you are the hero by yourself because you know Python coding. You are a professional. You are engineering student. Is there any actor which is completed engineering? No. So come to the point of it. Now I'm going to enter into this, and it's my personal opinion. If you like it, you follow that. This is really very important message. Right. Now let us move to that. Online students. Now come to the point of it. Now movie.py. Start. If you go to the theater time, they will ask you to have the ticket. What you will say? Yes or no, you will say. If you say yes, they will allow inside. You will watch the movie and you will understand the message and you will understand the dialogues and you will use in regular days the dialogues. Correct? If you don't have the ticket, you will go to home and you will buy in black. I know black, red, green, everything is there. You will buy in black ticket, something you will buy. You will not come to home. I know that. Hmm? So next is what is happening. You will come to home. After watching the movie, you will come to home. Even if you don't have the ticket, also you will go to where? Home. So going to the home is which statement here? Yes, this is what you have to observe from my story. Go to home is called what? Other statement. After watching movie, you are going to home. Even if you don't have the ticket, also you will go to home only. That is called what? Other statement in the program. Are you following? Now tell me, how do you write the code? So TKT is equal to input of input of do you have what is that? Ticket. Do you have ticket? I am going to write it as or no. Yes or no. Important. Yes or no. So I'm going to write it. If ticket is equal to what is this now? Ticket is equal to what? S. If a ticket is equal to S, I'm writing indentation. Are you following? Every indentation symbol must be followed. See, if I press enter key, exactly my cursor is waiting by maintaining the tab spaces. Exactly, it is waiting at one place. Are you okay? So I have to write compulsory what block? Indentation block compulsory. I have to write it. Otherwise, you will get which error? Indentation error. Please look at that. You try to run this. You see that I will get it on the top right side. Top right side. You try to see indentation error. Is it indentation error or not? Expected what? Indented block. After which one? If statement. So definitely there is an error is coming. Indentation block, indentation error is coming. How can I suppress this indentation error? To avoid this indentation error, for certain reason, I will write a keyword called pass. I will write a keyword called what? Pass. Spell out pass. Pass is one of the pass is one of the transfer flow statement. Transfer flow statement. What is this pass says? Because no answer will be coming. You see, no error will come. If I say yes, no answer will come. Even if I say no, also no answer will be coming. Just to avoid which error, indentation error, I will use which keyword? Pass. What is the pass? What is the pass? Pass is called one of the keyword which makes the PVM and Python compiler to understand, just ignore the indentation block, or just to bypass the indentation block, I will use which keyword? Pass. Pass is a keyword which instructs the Python compiler and PVM not to consider which block? Indentation block. For that, I will use which keyword? Pass keyword. It's a compulsory question in interview point of view. What is pass? And you don't tell pass. Suppose I am asking a question. What you will say? If you don't know the answer. Question I am asking. Question immediately followed by what? Answer. If you don't want to give answer, what you will say? Pass. Other student, pass. Like that you will say. So your degrees you take it. Graduation. What they give? Pass. They give pass. Pass means what? Pass. Only pass they said. Don't have subject and Ardham. If I have subject, block is not there. Indentation block is not there. That's why they said pass. Do you understand this? So important question. Now I am eliminating this pass. Now I am writing print off. I'm writing. I'm writing. What is that? Backslash t. Enter into theater. Enter into theater. Print off what? Backslash t. What is this now? Watch the movie. Watch the movie. So I'm writing here. Next is called a print of what? Backslash t. Backslash t. So I will write it something. So watch this. Next is called what? Understand message. Understand the message. And after that, next what is happening? Where is my cursor is available? Exactly within the indentation. To come out of it, I will press backspace. Press backspace. To enter into the indentation, I'll press tab. Tab to enter into the indentation. To come out of it, I will press backspace. So backspace, I'm writing print off. I'm writing print off here. And what is this now? Go to home. go to home and read Python notes. Read Python notes. Are you following me? Mm. Try to understand the flow. First, you try to understand this important. First, my main focus is on indentation part. You try to run, understand the flow here. So first, which line is executing? Line wise, you tell me the answer. Line number two. Is it the message of line number two or not? So what is the value I am entering? S. Come to which line? Line number three. Line number three. 3 is equal to what is the value of TKT? Yes. S is equal to S. Come on. True. True means what will, which line it will enter? Fourth line, fifth line, sixth line. Fourth line, fifth line, sixth line is called what I forget? Indentation block. Once if you write indentation block, you should not write pass. Either you write indentation block or you write pass. Don't write both of them at a time. When you are writing block, no pass. When you are writing pass, don't write indentation. When you are telling answer, don't tell pass. When you say pass, don't tell the answer. Are you following that? Yes. So sit properly. Now, where is this? So coming to the point back, here I'm going to say yes, I said. Yes, I said. Hmm. Look, syntax is syntax. Young, you are a youngster. Nothing will happen. Sit 90 degrees. Sit 90 degrees. Not like that. Like that. Don't move here and there. Straight, you look at that only. So, S. When you say S, what is the lines executing? 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. It is executing what? Enter into theater. Here, I will write enter into theater. Watch the movie. Understand the message. Go to home and read Python notes. Are you following this? So I'll write enter into theater. Now it is going to be, now go to the movie. This is the one I am entering. So here what happens? /t. Yeah. So execute. So here I'm going to write S. It is going to be like this. Did you understand the flow? Now next, you enter. What is the value I'm entering? No. Which line? Line number 3. Line number 3, what is the answer? False. False means go to which line? Seventh line. See the seventh line. Which one is not executing? Indentation block is not executing. Other statement in the program is executing. Is it clear or not? Yes. So you understood what is an indentation block, what is another statement. How many times it is executing? One time only. Shall I go to the next? Yes. Any doubt is there on this? No. Online students, did you understand this discussion now? Right. Any doubt is there on this? Hmm. Any doubt? Come on. No. Now my doubt is, I will enter like this. See, I am entering capital YES. Capital YES. What is the value you are reading? Capital YES. Capital YES is equal to small YES. False. False means what? Go to home and then enter. So it is nothing but wrong answer. One more answer is, you think always like the students. YES, one capital letter, rest of them are small letters. It is giving a problem again. Now you say one more time. It is like this. You enter YES. Mixed case letters I am getting. This is an answers we are getting. This part I need to take care. Irrespective of your data, I want to make you to compare with a small letter. So I will compare this data into which type? Lower. Yesterday only I said, since you mentioned already in the lowercase data in the program, you convert whatever the answer the end user enters, that I will convert it into what? Lower. Yesterday I already said to you, dot what? Lower off. Dot lower off. I said, dot lower off. Then you try to run. Now I am going to enter capital YES. So I got it. This is a picture, got it. Earlier we got directly this answer or not? Try to run one more time. capital YES like this, also got it. Irrespective of the answer, whatever you said, and you say YE and then small s you say, this is also going to come. You enter small s also, no problem. That is also going to give you the answer like this. Are you able to follow? This is a one you need to take care about it. First condition is mentioned. Now I will enter into the other kind of little more deeper and deeper we will go. The students, here in this case, 5 levels of coding examples I'm going to tell. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 3, level 4. 5 levels of examples I'm going to tell. There's a first level example started. So be careful and try to understand very carefully. Now open the notes. Open the notes. Are you writing notes daily? Everybody. So need to write, need to read, need to practice. Then you can get the good results. Right. Open that. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any value, which will accept any value, which will accept any value and decide whether it is whether it is palindrome or not. Already I said this, but I'm doing with what? If statement, whether it is palindrome or not. Already I said this example in where if else operator I said. Here with the simple if statement I'm going to tell. You listen my explanation very clearly so that your logic building will be improved. So I'm going to take it another example. Online students, it is a very simple things. So I'm going to write it simple if statement example 1.py. If statement example 1.py. So I'm going to write program for accepting a value and decide whether it is palindrome or not. Already I said this. Already you know how to write it. But I'm doing with which statement? Simple if statement. Come on, interact with me, all of you. What should I accept? Value. I need to accept the value. So how do I accept the value? Value is equal to input of enter any value. Enter any value. Okay, I got that value. So my sir already set condition for palindrome. What is the condition for palindrome? Original value is equal to reversed value. Then it is called palindrome. So I'm getting the data in the form of which type? Int type, float type, character type. Not getting. I'm getting everything in the form of str type only. Because my sir already said str extended slicing concept I already covered. That concept you need to take care. So how do you take care? What is an extended slicing? Tell me. What is an extended slicing? Extended slicing, tell me. Extended slicing. What is an extended slicing? Colon, colon, minus 1. Colon, colon, minus 1. Already said. Online students, are you there? So not saying anything. Even I am asking extended slicing, not answering. So I will write it. What is that? If value double equal to value colon colon minus 1. Value colon colon minus 1. So value colon colon minus 1. If it is equal, what is that? I will write it. What is that? Is called is palindrome. Is palindrome. So I will write it is palindrome. Is palindrome. Of that value also I am printing. Is that value also I am printing. Are you following me? Right. Tell me. I am going to enter. Be careful about it. Try to understand, students. I am going to enter little. I'm going to enter literal. Which line? All of you try to understand the line numbers 3. Because in this place, flow you have to understand. What is the value? Fourth here. Value is equal to value colon colon minus 1. What is this answer is? True. Literal and the reverse of literal is true. What is the answer? Which line will execute now? Line number 5. Line number 5. So literal is what is coming? Palindrome. After that, where it will go? Which line it will go? Moddulu. Sixth line it will go. Which line it will go? Sixth line. What is the sixth line? Sixth line is called what? Other statement in the program. What is the fifth line is called? Indentation block. What is that block? Indentation block. Sixth part is called what? Other statement in the program. So try to run this. It is going to do what? Literal is what? Palindrome. Suppose now I am entering here Python. Now I am entering Python. Answer my question Python. Which line? Line number 3. Go to line number 4. What is the line number 4? False. False means which line it will go? Sixth line. ఇక్కడ అదర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ కాదు నాకు చెప్పాల్సింది. నాకు లైన్ నంబర్స్ కావాలి. అదర్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. హియర్ యూ నీడ్ టు టెల్ ద అప్లికేషన్. విచ్ లైన్ ఇట్ విల్ గో? Sixth line I did not write anything. I did not write anything means no output is coming. But actually I need to print what here? Not a palindrome. That means in sixth line I will write one more condition. What is the condition I need to write? If what you will write? What I will write? Another condition I will write. Another if statement I will write it. Because my concept is simple if statement. Another condition I will write it. What is that condition? If what is that? Value not equal to value of colon colon minus 1. That time it is called not palindrome. Not palindrome. So I will write it. Come on. If value I will write it. Value not equal to value of what? Not equal to value of colon colon minus 1. Colon colon minus 1 is not palindrome. Are you following? Then I will write step number 8. Program execution completed. Program execution completed. Only for your understanding purpose I am writing. Are you following? Start the flow now. Execute your program now. Don't take much time. I am going to enter here called level. Level. I am entering. So which line first it will be taken? Line number 3. What is the value? What is the value? Line number 3. What is the value? Level. Students, if you don't respond, I will make it fast. I am asking you. నేను మిమ్మల్ని బాగు చేయాలని అనుకుంటున్నా. I want to make you good. If you don't interact, I cannot go for having that much patience. I'll rush up. మీ ఇష్టం అది. It's your wish. So if you want to get, you speak out. Otherwise, I'll rush up. So what is the value here? Level. Go to line number 4. What is the fourth line? What is the fourth line? True. Go to which line? Fifth line. Fifth line answer is level is palindrome. After that it goes to sixth line. It will go to sixth line compulsory. What is the sixth line is? False. False means it goes to which line? Eighth line. It will go. This is an output what you will get it. This is the program result what you will get it. I think your flow is clear. Because if you know this flow clear, you will become intelligent. You will become intelligent. If you don't know the flow, you will be like your graduation only. మన గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ లెవెల్లో ఉన్నాం అట్లనే ఉంటారు. దర్ ఇస్ నో చేంజ్ ఇన్ యువర్ బాడీ. ఓన్లీ ఏజ్ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్, బ్రెయిన్ విల్ నాట్ ఇంక్రీజ్. దట్ ఇస్ ద ఓపెన్ సీక్రెట్. యు నో దట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ ఇట్ పైథాన్ హియర్. Python. Which line? Third line. Go to which line? Fourth line. Fourth line is what? False. False. Go to which line? Sixth line. Seventh line అంటే బయట పడేస్తుంది తీసుకుపోయి. మున్సిపాలిటీ వాడు ఉంటాడు, తీసుకుపోతాడు వాడు, డంపింగ్ యార్డ్లో పెడతాడు వాడు. వేస్ట్ క్యాండిడేట్. వాల్యూ నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు వాల్యూ నాట్ మైనస్ 1. Python not equal to reverse of Python. True. True means which line? Seventh line will execute. Seventh line. What is coming? Python is not calendar. Next it will go to which line? Eighth line. Eighth line it will execute. That is called a flow. Did you understand that? Next, I will execute one more thing. Online students, did you understand that? Did you understand? Now I am going to answer. 1221. Which line? Only line numbers you tell me. 3. Next, 4. Next, 5. Next, 6. Next. That's all. Good. That's all. Good. Very good. Next, one more I am asking. One more I am asking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which line? Third line. Next, fourth line. Sixth line. 7, 8. That is called the flow. This line numbers, if you say properly, means you are understanding simple if statement perfectly. You understood that? Yes. Online students, it is clear. Next program, I want to go for it. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any numerical value. Which will accept any numerical value and decide whether it is decide whether it is positive or negative or zero. Positive or negative or zero. Positive or negative or zero. Very, very important. Positive or negative or zero. How many conditions? 3. What is that? Greater than 0, less than 0, equal to 0. Can you tell me now? Right. All of you need to speak out the coding. Don't sit quiet and come. If you sit quiet and come, nothing will come to you. If you speak, that will carry you. So go to the place. Here I am going to write it. 2.py. 2.py shall carry. So I'll take up only coding, accept a numerical value, and decide whether it is positive, or negative or 0. This question also I explained already, but that was if else operator. This why I am saying just to have a practice, hands on, hands free, to become hands free. I said, come on, val is equal to float of input of enter any value, enter any numerical value, enter any numerical value. Tell me what should I do? I will write it. Come on, I forget. If value greater than 0, if value greater than 0, what should I do? Print of backslash t is positive. Dot format of what? Value. Dot format of value. So I'm going to take. Where is my cursor is waiting? Within the indentation. That is for greater than 0 is over. Now write less than 0 or not? Press what? Okay, what you will write again? If value less than what? 0. Value less than 0. What is the colon? I forget. Indentation symbol. Indentation kaadu moddu. Indentation symbol. Spell out. Indentation symbol. Every indentation symbol must be followed by what? Indentation block. Otherwise you will get. Very good. Tell me what should I write it? Print of backslash t is negative. Dot format of what? Value. Okay, done. Now I will press. Where is my cursor is waiting? Within the indentation. I will press what? Backspace. I will write what condition? Equal to 0 condition. Come on, I forget. If value double equal to 0. Value double equal to 0. Print of what? Backslash t is 0. is 0. Dot format of value. Dot format of what? Value. So value greater than 0, value less than 0, value is equal to 0. This is the one we got it. And I'm simply writing that program execution is completed. Program execution is completed. Program execution is completed. So understand the flow, how we are writing. So try to run this code. Online students, don't try to buttify, try to understand the code. Line number 3. So I'm entering 123. What is the value of value here? 123. Which line number? 3. What is the value of value? 123. Go to which line? Fourth line. What is the fourth line there? Fourth line, come on. True. True means which line executes? Come on. Fifth line. Fifth line is executed. Next goes to sixth line. Sixth line is false. Go to which line? Eighth line is also false. Go to which line? 10th line. That is an output. That's all. That's all. 123 is positive and program execution completed. Next, one more time. Minus 12.34. What is the value? Which line? Line number 3. What is the value there? Minus 12.34. Fourth line. Which line? Fourth line is false. Go to sixth line. Sixth line is true. True is nothing but which line? Seventh line. Seventh line after. Eighth line after. And eighth line is false. Go to which line? 10th line. So minus 12.34 is negative. Program execution is completed. So I hope you got the output of it. Now try to run this code. Now I'm going to write the 0. Which line? Line number 3. Next goes to fourth line. Fourth line is false. Go to sixth line. Sixth line is go to eighth line. Eighth line is also true. Go to ninth line. Go to 10th line. This is called one more kind of example. Clear or not clear? Clear. So online students, I hope this is more clear. So I'm going to take up next one more kind of thing. I'm going to take up next one more kind of thing. Shall we move to that? Write down. Open the notes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept any positive numerical value. Which will accept any positive numerical value. Which will accept any positive numerical value. Which will accept any positive numerical value and decide whether it is even or odd, even or odd, even or odd. That's all. Look at that. See, even or odd is called one-time operation. Positive, negative, or zero is called one-time operation. So I'm going to take it next. 3.py. Observe this. This is called 3.py. There I'm going to write it. 3.py. There I'm going to write it. So I'm going to take up this part. Here I'm going to take up numerical value and decide whether it is even or odd. So be careful, students. 3.py. So I'm going to take up. Now I'm going to take. Let us move to the further. What is this? Value is equal to, I will write it, float of or int of whatever it is. Now I'm going to take enter any numerical value. What should I do now? If there I'm going to write it. First of all, remember carefully, positive numerical value I need to enter. So I'm going to take it value greater than 0. And this example also I taught to you students. And value percentage 2 is equal to 0. Then I can say this is going to be print of what I'm saying, print of what backslash t is what even, is even. Dot format of what value. This is a format of value. Next, I will write it one more. If value greater than 0, value greater than 0, and value percentage to not equal to 0, there I am writing it is going to be called what? Odd. I will write it. Print of what I am going to write it? Backslash t, which is called odd. Odd. Now I am going to write it. In this case, if this is the case, in this case, if I write it, value value called what? Less than 0. Value called less than 0. I am going to write it. In this case, I am going to write it. Backslash t is what? Invalid input. Because the negative values I don't want to evaluate. So this is the subject of this, I think. And I need not write program execution completed. This is only for your understanding purpose. Program execution completed. Are you following? So start here. So I'm entering the value called what? Some 12. I'm entering 12. Start with first line numbers. Speed up, speed up, speed up. 3. Next 4. 4 is true. Which line? 5. Next sixth line, false. Next eighth line, false. Go to 10th line. So it is going to be called what? 12 is even and program execution completed. Next I will go to what 13. 13. Line number 3. Next 4. False. Sixth. True. 7. 8. False. 10. That's all. Odd and then execution completed. Execute next. I am entering minus 45. Line number 3. Next 4. False. 6. False. 8. True. 9. 10. That is the answer. I think you got it. This is called simplest part of execution. Are you able to follow? Now, shall we move to further? Right. Right down. One more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate simple interest. Simple interest. Simple interest by accepting PTR values. By accepting PTR values. PTR values where they must be positive. Where they must be positive. Otherwise, display the errors. Otherwise, display the errors. Display the error message. Display the error message. Very, very important example. Display the error message. Very, very important example. You have to practice all these things by going to home, by seeing the question, and you need to start practicing. By opening the book and if you start practicing, nothing will come to you, students. So I'm going to write it. All of you carefully follow 4.py program for accepting p comma t comma r values and calculate simple interest. Simple interest. So I'm going to take up. Which values I have to calculate? Float of, input of, enter. Come on. Enter principal amount. Principal amount. This is number 1. Enter principal amount. So there I am going to take up. Next I am going to write it. T is equal to enter what? I am going to write it. Float of. I am going to take up. Enter time. Enter time. Enter time. So next I will go to R. R value I am going to enter. R value I am going to enter. Enter rate of interest. See, remember students, the way you need to think is all these three values combined together may be greater than 0. So that I can calculate the simple interest. Any one of the value or any two values or all the three values are negative or 0, I cannot calculate the simple interest. If all the three values are positive, I can calculate the simple interest. Any one of the value is not greater than 0, I have to display this is wrong, like that I have to display. Tell me, how do you do? If, come on, P greater than 0 and T greater than 0 and R greater than 0 and all values are greater than 0, all of them combined together, what I will do? Si is equal to P comma star comma R PTR by what? 100. 100. Now I need to print the simple interest. I need to print the simple interest. How do you print? Simple interest is equal to backslash T. Simple interest is equal to, I will write it. Simple interest is equal to, there I am writing, I will write it I. Simple interest is equal to dot format of SI. Okay, this is the one I done. Suppose this is a value P is equal to 1000 and this is a value called T is equal to some 3 and this is a value R is equal to, this is a value R is equal to some 4. If all these things are true only and this is getting calculated. Suppose if it is this one, if this is the one, I need to tell simply called what? I need to simply say what? Principal amount is invalid, I need to print. How do you write it? Individually, I am going to write it. What is that? P less than 0, less than or equal to 0. Now I will say print of what? Backslash T. Don't enter negative or 0 for which amount? Principal amount. Principal amount. Very, very important logic. Principal amount. Similarly, I will write what? In this case, what is happening? In this or not? Here, it is satisfied. This one, satisfied. Here, it is not satisfied. False, this is. Short circuit evaluation, false. It won't go there. It will come here. It is satisfied. Suppose if this is the case, what is the T value? Minus 3. In this case, first one is true. Second one is called what? False. It won't go. It will come to line number 9. It is true only. It won't come. I need to carry this. I will write one more kind of message. What is this now? T less than or equal to 0. Don't enter negative or something for what? Time. Time. Don't enter like that. I think you are following me. Similarly, I will write what? R. R also wrote it. Don't enter negative or something for what? Rate of interest. So I'm going to write it rate of interest. I hope you are getting me. This is comes under program execution completed. I need not to write. So I think it is more clear now. Are you getting? So simple interest is useful in which cases? I'm getting here giving clearly. Start with what is my values? Try to follow. What are my p value? 1000, 3, 4. So these values I am entering. So try to enter. Here I'm going to give you the clarity on this. So 1000 and 3 or 2 or 4 like that. What is this now? Which lines these are? 3, 4, 5. Go to which line? Sixth line. Sixth line is true. Exit prints seventh and eighth line. Seventh line is Modubavula. Seventh and eighth. After that goes to where? Ninth line. What is the ninth line? False. Go to which line? Also called what? False. Go to which line? 13th line. 13th line also called what? So this is called output is coming perfectly. Are you following me? Yes. Next, be careful. Minus 1000, 3 and then 4. What is this line number 3, 4, 5? This is an answer for it. Line number 6, beginning only false, rest of them will not execute. Short circuit evaluation. Go to which line? Ninth line. Ninth line is true. What is an answer? 10th line. Go to 11th line. False. 13th line. False. So you are getting, don't enter negative or zero for what? Principal amount. Perfect. Perfect. Go to next what? Say 1000. Next is called what? Minus 3 and then 4. Which lines? Quickly. 3, 4, 5. Sixth one, false. Ninth one, false. 11th one, false. True or false? True. Next. 12th line executes. Next. 13th one, false. So that is going to be don't enter 0 or for what? Time. Time. Because if you don't interact with me in this case, you will not succeed in your life. Because it is going to be further, all these things, you need logic development. To improve the logic development, you need to interact with me. So that is compulsory. Minus 6. Which lines? 3, 4, 5. Sixth line. False. Seventh line. False. 11th line. False. 13th line. True. Executes. Rate of interest. Don't go to that rate of interest. That is done. Now I am entering two values, negatives I will enter. Minus 1000, minus 3, and then 4. If you are interacting, you can say I will spell out, otherwise I will close it. Who are all interested, you can say. Line numbers 3, 4, 5. Line number 6, false. Line number 9, true. Answer is printed 10th. Line number 11, true. 12th line. Line number 13, false. So two outputs will come because the two inputs are wrong. Best example. Done. Next, I will go for minus 1000, 2 and then minus 4. So you understood the answer. You understood the answer. Now I need not to tell you. Amount is wrong. Interest is wrong. Interest is wrong. I will say 1000 and minus 3 and then minus 4. Come on. So time is wrong. Interest is wrong. You know how to evaluate. Again and again, I need not to tell you. So time and interest is wrong. All three wrong. All three wrong. Minus 1000, minus 3 and minus 5. All three wrong. This is the best program. I think you are following. Yes, this is a subject of it. Online students, is it clear for all of you? Responding, right? Like that, you need to write some homeworks, right? Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate area of a circle, area of a circle, area of a circle by validating radius, by validating radius. By using simple if statement. By using simple if statement. Bhaskar, sir, you explain it very easily. And you explain it very easily. అంటే నేను explain చేయాలా? ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇప్పుడు చేయాలనా? అది అక్కడ మీనింగ్ ఏముంది అట్లా? యూ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇట్ వెరీ ఈజీలీ అంటే నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలనా ఇప్పుడు? యాక్చువల్ నాకు అర్థమైంది మీ ఇంగ్లీషు బట్లర్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అంతా. Your English is very danger. He has to, I understand his intention. He is saying to me, he is praising me. You explained very easily. Explained so that I can understand that మీరు explain చేశారు. You explain easily అంటే నేను explain చేయాలని అర్థము. మళ్ళీ explain చేయమని అర్థం. భాస్కర్, you need to improve your English. Right. Like that. I will comment on your English also. Because students' English is very danger. Because one day, I said already, Naresh office where? And this, my staff member said, Naresh office, road, corner, theater. Opposite road. He used some Hindi word, I did not remember. Hindi, English mixing. So he said, okay, thank you. Like that he said. And there is no English, grammar is not there, nothing. Both of them, butler is becoming friends there. So this is not English. Okay, anyhow, because I will comment on your English because you will rectify that. Correct? Yes. So if I correct the exam papers, I will see that English also. I will see that English also. మీ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఏం రాశారు చూడడానికి నేను ఇక్కడ ఏమి ఊరుకున్నాను అట్లా. I will see your English also. So can you write exam? Your BTech exam, can you write again? I will correct your paper. Will you write it? Huh? You will not write. You will not pass. Huh? So come to the point. Right. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate area of a triangle where B and H is given, where B and H, base and height, B and H means base and height, B and H is given, and they must be positive, So how do you do that? B I need to check, height also I need to check. Okay, now next, write a Python program which will calculate area of a square, where side value must be positive, 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 side value must be positive. I will say if negative value is entered, I should tell that it is a negative. Are you following? Yes. So this you do the homework. So tomorrow class I will go for what? Tomorrow I will go for what? What will be the limitation of what? Simple if statement, and why I should go for if else statement. Right? Advantage of simple if you understood. And I will go to if else statement. That is the